Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. This is Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we're going to be talking about college football and the expanded college football playoffs. The College Football Committee has actually been talking, and they have presented a 12-team potential college football playoff expansion. Going to be going all over it today in this video, why it's good for teams and everything and all that good jazz. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Turn on post notifications and leave a like if you guys find this video useful, and let's get right into today's video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into the format of the 12-team format and how it would be, presented and proposed by the CFP committee. So pretty much from my understanding and my reading, the bracket would include the 6 highest ranked conference champions and the next 6 highest ranked teams as determined by the CFP selection committee. So this would be a huge change for college football and really just stir up everything. It would impact recruiting, just impact teams who usually don't make the playoffs, like Michigan especially. Michigan definitely would have gotten in the playoffs for probably at least three out of the 6 years Harbaugh has been in here at Michigan. So it would definitely stir up the pot a lot in college football, and really, teams would just get more of a chance to make an impact and get into the playoffs. So the only thing that is kind of weird about this format, the 12-team format, is it includes the 6 highest ranked conference champions, and then after, they rank the 6 highest ranked conference champions, then they go to the next 6 highest ranked teams. And so pretty much how this all works is, let's say if Michigan, would go to the Big Ten championship, they won, so they would be in the top 6 at least because they won their conference championship. And obviously whoever wins the Big Ten championship, or the SEC championship or ACC, they should definitely get in the playoffs, especially with the 12-team format. So they would be ranked in the top 6, and then let's say Ohio State would have a better record than Michigan. Like Ohio State's 11-1, Michigan is 10-2, but they beat Ohio State and they lost to a team out of conference. Then Michigan would still be ranked ahead of Ohio State, even though Ohio State might have been good or better than Michigan that year. Ohio State would have been ranked lower than Michigan because Michigan won their conference championship, so they would be ranked higher than Ohio State. And that's pretty much how that works, if that makes sense to you guys. If you guys do have questions about this, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to give you guys the best answer about it. But this would definitely, I like expanding the playoffs, and also the top 4 teams actually will get byes according to the format and everything. So yeah, the top 4 teams in the playoffs would get a bye in the first round, and then the other 8 teams would play each other. I'm not really sure, who would play each other or anything. I'm not really sure on how that would work because they haven't really, come out with everything yet. But one thing I do know for Notre Dame fans, if you guys are watching this video, Notre Dame is kind of, if they do propose this, Notre Dame is not in a conference. They were in the ACC last year. I don't know if they're going to continue that, but Notre Dame, if they do continue to be independent and not in a conference, that means the highest they could probably get, I'm pretty sure from reading, is a 5 seed in the playoffs. So no matter how good they do, no matter if they are ranked number 1 in the CFP at the end of the season, they will get no higher than a 5 seed pretty much because they aren't in a conference and they can't win a conference championship. So that's pretty much how that works. That's pretty much based off everything and all the it could change the format and everything for Notre Dame. I mean, I'm sure they will change that, but that is pretty much how they have proposed this, and probably based off everything, this will not be coming out for sure. This 12-team expansion playoff will not be coming out next year, so it will not be in 2021 and it will not be in 2022 either. But they are proposing it, and you got to keep in mind that they have, in 2014, they began a 12 12-year contract. So in 2014 it would go all the way to 2026. But I was reading, I'm pretty sure I made a video a long time ago, probably about a couple months ago, about expanding the playoffs and talking about it and potential, things about it. And I'm pretty sure the 12-team playoff suggestion was in there, along with the 16-team playoff, 8-team playoff, and also the 6-team playoff expansion. But yeah, definitely. I mean, they did skip 6 and 8 team expansion, and they just directly went to 12. Now, I would actually like to see a 16-team playoff. That's my opinion, but a 12-team, is even, better. I just want them to expand it at least a little bit. So very, very cool. And let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this. I think it's awesome, and I hope it all works out. So the earliest I think they could come out with this and put this in place would be in 2023, and that would be 3 years left on the contract. But I'm pretty sure they can just, go away from that contract, but I'm not really too sure on that. So yeah, the earliest they could do it is in 2023, and the reason being is because of the 12-year contract, $7.2 billion contract, and in 2023 it'd be 3 years left on the contract, as it would go all the way to 2026. And I think by then they could actually probably, I don't know how really contracts work actually, especially for college football or anything, but I'm pretty sure they could just, like, I don't know, maybe pay their way out of it. I'm not really sure how that works, but that is their 12-year contract with them, with ESPN, I'm pretty sure, with the college football playoffs and everything. So that is why, they can't do it right now. And a lot of people really don't realize that is because of the contract. They cannot do it like right now. They can't put it in, they can't expand the playoffs next year, and it's because of this contract that they put on. I don't really know why they did it for a 12-year contract. They should have probably planned it out, maybe test it out, do it for at least half of that contract for 6 years. But that is what they did. They did a 12-year contract with it. So the earliest they could put this in place is in 2023. It will not be out in 2021 this season, nor in 2022. So hopefully in 2023 they do put this in place, and it will be awesome. I think it will bring a lot of action to college football, and it'll give teams like Western Michigan, Coastal Carolina, all those small schools, it'll give them a chance to get in the playoffs, and it'll be awesome. And I just can't wait, until they put this in place. A thing to keep in mind is that, if you're debating on if they will put this in or not, I really do think they will put this in eventually. And the reason being is they would not come out and really, put this out in public and, get everybody's hype, because I feel like a lot of college football fans really want this put in place. They want the playoffs expanded. It would be so much fun. And if they put this out and they didn't do it, that would be really crappy of them. But so that's really my reason why I think they will do this now, is because it is out in the public. People are seeing this, and the committee is pretty much saying like, hey, we are, we're definitely considering expanding it. And with that being said, I think they will definitely expand it with the help of fans, saying, cheering them on, like, yeah, expand it. So I think it will definitely get put in place, and it'll be awesome. And but yeah. Alright, so that will wrap up today's video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. And out of everything, Michigan would have been in 3 of Harbaugh's 6 seasons. They would have gone in the playoffs with this 12-year expansion. So hopefully it does get put in place, help out Michigan and other colleges as well. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.